Another breaking news coming in. Ratings agency Fitch affirms South Africa's credit rating and maintains a stable outlook for the economy. Still with me is economist Clive Ramatibela-Smith. Clive, are you still there? Clive, now moving on to the Fitch, Fitch says SA economy stays as a triple B in Fitch ratings, which is stable, which is a positive news for today, judging from where we're coming from a few minutes ago. What is your take on that?
I think that it's good news, but it's a warning to us to say we need to do better. And I think that even when you read the report itself, the decision was based on the fact that they still are very positive that South Africa can still turn the corner. And to show you how serious these rating agencies can be at times, and they show that they are independent. I mean, they haven't changed the outlook, which was quite a surprise for me because I thought they would have done so. But Lerato, most importantly, is it means that we need to have some serious, significant fiscal and external deficits sorted out. We need to look at the high level of debt in the country and sort that out. And we need to start by government cutting down on costs that are unnecessary. Now, when you look at that, when you think about the municipalities and the fact that the Auditor General came out with not such exciting news about what is taking place in that particular space. So this is a wake-up call. It's not a time to relax and think things are all right. It's time to now make sure that we rectify the ills that are within our economy and strengthen the pillars that we need to strengthen to make sure that the transformation that is required can help us to inspire even better ratings in the next year. So for now, we're good, but December, what are we going to do in the next 6 months to make sure that we sustain or even improve on the status quo? So that's what needs to happen now.
Clive, just one more time, for the benefit of our viewers, in layman's terms, this can be rather confusing. We received a negative report as per GDP, and now again a Fitch saying that our economy is stable. How can you best describe this on layman's terms for your ordinary average folk out there?
Yeah, I call it the bittersweet. It's a bittersweet because obviously it's good news that the rating agencies, Fitch, have not downgraded us. That's a good thing because that would mean that we are in junk status. But on the other hand, we've got a GDP report that says that we are in the negative. So for people to understand, what it means is that the report by the agency would not probably have taken into consideration the first quarter of GDP numbers that have come out. So they would have made a decision based on their own analysis of the South African economy. So nothing included. They would not included the numbers that we've heard this morning from Stats South Africa. However, the fact that the economy is in a decline for the first quarter GDP numbers, it just means that we have retreated in growth for the first quarter if you compare it to the same period last year of 2015. So that is a concern. So what it means is that we must rectify those issues now for the next 6 months so that when the Fitch, when the rating agencies come back in December, that they would look at include this negative first quarter and they can actually make a decision to say, well, we have rectified these matters and now we're looking positive. For somebody who doesn't understand, it's a bittersweet end to today because the first thing is the news are positive that we have not been taken to junk status, but the news are bad because the first quarter of this year has reported negative 1.2.
Thank you very much, Clive, for joining us this afternoon. That was Clive Ramatibela-Smith, economist.